It's 5 p.m.
Alright, quiet on the set.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Alright, quiet on the set.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're live! Let's start the party.
Broadcasting around the world.
OurBroadcastLink.com.
This is your number one internet station. The music you love right here, right now.
OurBroadcastLink.com.
It's another live broadcast. Now your hosts, Rob and Jerry.
Hey, well, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is, kids. It's all good because you guys are here with us and we're here with you on Polkas After Dark every Saturday, except for last night because we had the Buffalo...
We were still with people last night.
That's right, yeah. With the Buffalo Polka Booster Christmas Party. All the gang was there. And, but... We're here usually every Saturday and every Sunday, and today is no exception. We're going to get a chance to talk with Mr. Zachary Piatkowski live right here on Polkas After Dark. Hey, we're going to get some things off and running really kind of cool this evening because this is featuring Zach on the clarinet and sax with the Box On Band, believe it or not, from USPA Live 2019. Check a little bit of this out, why don't you?
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're Box On, and we're here to take you all the way up until the 12 o'clock hour. Is everybody ready to have a good time? Come on, let's make some noise, USPA! Come on, let's go!
Hey, good evening to Judy Borzilleri. She's joining us today. Also, Janice Kaczmarski, Linda P. from Niagara Falls, Lois El Kahari. Thank you.
Yes, our family likes to play that great boogie. We travel far just to give you a little treat. Hey there, I'm Alex. I'm here just to make you smile. Julia is strumming, Maria is booming out. Song that's on it, if your hands are clapping. Box on, what do you say? Let's all swing and sway. Box on, that's on it. Yes, we came from Michigan. Box on, join us now. Come on, sing and shout. Everybody now, she's ready to play you. Tony and Tony are giving our mama a kiss. I see my dad shaking the keys, having lots of fun. Nick's on the accordion and Q's back there on the drum. Box on, that's on it. Get your hands are clapping. Box on, join us now. Come on, sing and shout. Box on, that's on it. Yes, we came from Michigan. Box on, join us now.
Hey, also hello to Gail and Jeff Franzak. Boy, yep, you guys are definitely right about that, aren't you? Hey, also hello to Ivan Mayers. He's tuned in. Christine Kalima. Hey, good evening to Jacob Zalasko. Long time no see. Also Bill Sarowski. He's here this evening.
It's the time for polkas now. It's the time for singing loud. Gather out and start to cheer. All your favorite friends are here. It's the time for polkas now. It's the time for singing loud. All is fun with the cheer. We won't stop today like this. It's the time for polkas now. It's the time for singing loud. Listen for that polka cheer as we all are gathered here. It's the time for polkas now. It's the time for singing loud as we all are gathered here.
Hey, good evening to Arlene Gavrinsky. She's here this evening. Pete Chacho, welcome to Polkas After Dark.
Every time I hear a polka, I just wanna sing along. I wanna listen to that polka melody. Every time I'm at a festival, stand next to some polka fan, a feeling that's so strange comes over me. I wanna shout, because that's what polka's all about. And then we'll sing a happy polka's melody, and then we'll shout, singing, yelling, screaming, do all of those crazy things. Each time I hear my favorite polka band, and then we'll shout, singing, yelling, screaming, do all of those crazy things. Each time I hear my favorite polka band. I've been working all the whole week long, and I don't really have no time for fun. All my friends keep telling me to come to a polka dance where I will feel so good. I hear it now, the happy polka sound. I just can't help, I wanna sing along, you know it. I wanna polka dance tonight. I wanna feel the beat ignite. Let's try that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll put in about the time and be here all night long. Picked up the phone, 'cause I heard it ringing. Saturday night, yes, we're going dancing. I
Oh, yeah, that's Box On. A little bit of live Box On from 2019, the USPA convention. I remember that day standing in front of the
so
band.
much fun.
Gil Vojtovich was off to our right, and everybody was just having a blast in front of the band, and boy, did they kick some butt, that's for sure. Hey, speaking of kicking some butt, we're going to say hello to Mr. Kevin Banner. He's here. Let's see who else jumped in that I didn't get a chance to say hello to. Donna Tomko Piatkowski. Donna is here. She's getting all excited about Zach's interview for sure.
That's awesome.
Hey, we do have to take one moment and say thank you to Chris Tansky, the board of directors, and all of the members that made that Buffalo Polka Booster Christmas party a huge success last night.
I don't think I've had that much fun since the picnic, the booster picnic. I mean, there is something about the parties that Chris throws or is a part of or coordinates that is just, it's family and friends and closeness.
And it was so cool to hang out
with so
Ricky
awesome.
and Jen, Jimmy and Sarah. By the way, Jimmy and Sarah, I know you guys aren't watching or listening right now, but happy anniversary to you guys. 7 years. Congratulations. 70 more yet to come.
That'd be nice.
Jeff and Gail Franzek were a card yesterday. I mean, that was just not. And Marty Merwin, and I'm just saying, this is crazy. I mean, that's the most I think I ever talked to Marty in years. It was just so nice to sit there and talk to him.
It was nice because as much as we enjoyed the party, there was dinner. So we all had a chance to talk and catch up and just...
Yeah, I don't
kind of like renew a friendship kind of thing.
I'm a mustard kind of
guy. I know you're a mustard man.
Mustard kind of guy. I don't do ketchup.
We didn't even need ketchup or mustard
not at all.
yesterday.
Hey, brother Tommy Hoke is tuned in from Uniontown, Pennsylvania. Good evening to you, Tommy. Joanne Renee is here. Let's see who else is joining us. People are just popping in. We've got Michael Kalisek down there in Uniontown, PA, too. All of the guys... welcome to Polkas After Dark. Chris Curtis is here. Jen Pianowski Tucker. Hey, Jen. Don't know if you got a chance. Don't know if you got a chance to listen to your voicemail or not, but Jerry left you a nice message. Hey, we're gonna say hello to Mr. Steve Gramala down in Dunkirk. I'm sure he's tuned in. If he's not watching the football game, I'm not gonna jinx the game, but it sounds like our team is ahead by a little bit. And it's real nice to see that, too, especially when they play away. Hey, Al Wanyo is here, or AJ Wanyo is here. Thank you so much for tuning us in here, AJ. Also, it looks like Jan Dressler has tuned in. So welcome to you guys. Polkas After Dark. Ron Peruki has joined us here at Polkas After Dark. We got a great crowd, and I'll bet you any money it's because we're going to be talking live with Mr. Zach Piatkowski in just a little while. Hey, speaking of the devil, Zach, we're going to go ahead and play a tune that also features him. Here's one called That's What We'll Do. And here again is Box On Live from 2019.
I long to be with you, doing the things we love to do. We're gonna reunite in a week or two or so, doing the things we love to do. Yes, we could go to the park and we could swing on the swings and eat ice cream cones, and I'll dance with you under the stars. We could jump on trampoline and run into the big blue sea when I come to you. Oh baby, that's what we will do. Special days spent with you are the ones that I keep closest to my heart. I'm waiting for the sun someday to start. Imagine there'll be no time to spend apart. Yes, we could go to the park and we could swing on the swings and eat ice cream cones and unbend with you under the sky. We could jump on trampoline and run into the big blue sea when I close to you, oh baby, that's what we will do. I will sing to you a song, you will dance into my arms. We could hug and kiss, oh baby, that's what we will do.
Yeah, a little bit more of Box On, entertaining you Polkas After Dark. Hey, we're excited that you guys decided to join us here today, and we're also excited because in just a few more minutes, I'm going to be getting on the telephone Mr. Zach Piatkowski. And let's see, who else do we want to say hello to? Ricky Pianowski, he's here. Also, Barb and Al Bukowski. We missed you guys yesterday. We thought you'd be there, but unfortunately, you guys were MIA, but we hope to see you guys soon, and hopefully at that big New Year's Eve extravaganza, which is going to be coming up real soon. And Jerry, why don't you take the lead on that real quick? I'm going to bring up the screen.
I'm sorry, what did you ask me to do?
Oh, the New Year's Eve extravaganza.
New Year's Eve extravaganza.
Yeah, that's
okay,
that
I don't
New
have
Year's,
that up yet.
That New Year's Eve thing.
I get it.
Okay.
Let's see. What do I want?
Well, let's see. I'm gonna bring it right over to here and let everybody kind of see it while you are talking. And we are also gonna say hello to Mary Lou Cerniak.
Hopefully we'll see her.
I was just gonna say, hope we get to see her for New Year's Eve. Kyle Kohan, great to see her last evening, and of course Mark sounded good with all the guys there at the Polka Booster Christmas party with special delivery. Chris, David, Tommy on the tubs, and of course
Teddy
on accordion.
I knew his name.
accordion and keyboards. But go ahead, mention that big New Year's Eve.
presents another New Year's Eve weekend extravaganza at the Embassy Suites on Friday, December 29th. Robin and I will be kicking things off with a live broadcast of Polkas After Dark from 8 p.m. till midnight. As you come in, just hang out with us for a bit, say hello, let us know that you've made it there safely. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you. Yeah. On Saturday, December 30th, it will be the project's last performance. And they will be performing along with Michael Costa and the Beat. Yeah. Doors open at 3 p.m. Music and dancing is from 4 until 10 p.m. And then at 10 p.m. until midnight, there is going to be a huge jam session. I didn't say that right, did I?
Huge jam session? Huge.
It's huge.
No.
Okay.
We don't do that anymore. That was a long time ago.
Yes, it was. On Sunday, December 31st, end 2023 off the right way with dinner and dancing with Michael Costa and the Beat, the Dynabrass, and Polka Family. That event, doors open at 4:30, dinners at 5 p.m., music and dancing from 5:30 until 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Reservations have to be made for dinner by December 15th.
Yes.
And to do that, you can reach out to Mike Piatkowski at 908-209-9843 or Jeff Yash at 518-281-1587.
Well.
I love that.
Yeah,
room rates are
Mr.
discounted if you give the code PK5, and that deadline as well is the 15th of December.
Hey,
which is
5 days from now.
5 days. 5 days, people.
Literally 5 days from now. Hey, it was great to talk to a lot of people last night that said they are probably going to venture out to Ohio. Maybe not for the New Year's Eve, but at least get a chance to see the project on Saturday night. So again, folks, if you're thinking about it, if you're on the fence, make sure that you do give a call and at least reserve your room. You can always cancel the room, but you can't get a room if they don't have any available.
Sorry.
So again, please make sure that you do that. It should be lots and lots of fun.
Don't forget about all the other events that are going on, like the brisk walk in the morning.
Yeah.
There's Top Golf. We will be doing another live event on Saturday. There's sip and paint, trivia, bingo, yoga.
Sunday is yoga, and you know what? Let's bring Sandy up to talk a little bit about
That'd
that
be
with
great.
the family.
Hi everyone, we're here to tell you about the Pukoyashu Extravaganza New Year's Eve weekend in Cleveland. It all starts out with a welcome party on Friday evening with Jerry and Robin from Polkas After Dark.
Then on Saturday, it's Michael Costa and the Beat and the Project.
And then Happy New Year with the Dyna Brass, Polka Family Band, and the Beat.
So, back by popular demand will also be yoga on Sunday morning. So, Holly, are you going to come to class?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. How about you, Bob?
I don't know about that.
You don't know about that. Well, when you come to class, you're going to leave feeling relaxed and ready to start the new year off on the right foot. So, Bob, what would it take for you to come to yoga?
Let's see. You get Jeff Yash, Mike Piatkowski, Joe Zaleski, Hank Gazevich, and Michael Costa there, and maybe I'll be there too.
That's all it'll take?
You never know.
Okay. Anyways, we'll see you there New Year's Eve weekend. See you there. Bye.
Hey everybody, it's Joe Zaleski from the Dyna Brass. Can you see me? I'm the guy that's in the orange shirt. So anyways, want to remind you about Pukoyashu's New Year's Eve extravaganza coming up on New Year's Eve weekend in Independence, Ohio. We got some great music lined up for you with The Project, Michael Costa and the Beat, the Dyna Brass, and the Polka Family Band. 3 days of mirth and madness there in Cleveland, Ohio. Make sure you make your plans to attend the Pukoyashu New Year's Eve extravaganza.
And you guys are in for one whale of a weekend and one heck of a treat. Once you get to check in, you grab a drink at the bar. Again, it's going to be a lot of fun, so please make sure that you join us. If you can't do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, at least try to come out on Saturday. That's going to be an amazing time. And Jerry?
Make sure you give Embassy Suites a call at 216-986-9900 and remember to mention the code PK5.
Hey, how about a Nobetic? Here's Box On featuring none other than Mr. Michael, Zachary Michael. And my alarm's going off, so I got to get him on the phone right now.
We met in a small town. You were as sweet as could be. I asked if you'd like to go out, some dinner and dancing dolly. Sing along. Just say you love me as I hold you tight. Kiss me, my darling, I'm yours if you like. Just say you love me as I hold you tight. 'Cause when I'm with you, it just feels alright. Time and time I have told you, you've made my life something new. You play it cool, then I smile. Yes, I wonder if you feel it too. Just say you love me as I hold you tight. Kiss me, my darling, I'm yours if you like. Just say you love me as I hold you tight. 'Cause when I'm with you, it just feels alright. Just say you love me as I hold you tight. Kiss me, my darling, I'm yours if you like. Just say you love me as I hold you tight. 'Cause when I'm with you, it just feels alright.
Yeah, that's more of Box On from 2019's USPA convention and festival, as they always have. We had a good time at the one last year, or should I say this year already. And gosh, everything is just flying by. We're already at New Year's Eve coming up in just
Christmas first.
Christmas first and New Year's Eve. See, I'm trying to rush Christmas like they do in October for Halloween. That's the problem. Hey folks, we are excited because right now on our live line at Polkas After Dark, we have a gentleman who I have respected for a long time. He watched him grow up, actually, playing with his dad and uncle's band, and that is the Piatkowski brothers, Al and Robbie. But we're excited to have him on the live line with us right now. And Zach, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. Yes, sirree. Thank you so much. And thanks for joining us today. We know it's a busy day. You're watching some sports. We've got it on in the background here, so we can kind of do that too. But we always mute it so that we can listen to what the heck we're doing here on the broadcast. But Zach, once again, thanks so much. And we thank the family for allowing you to take this time away from everything so that we can chat a little bit. Hey, Zach.
Hey, no, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
And I'm going to ask you, I'm going to start it off like I do every single broadcast with an interview. I'm going to ask you, Zach, how old were you when you heard your first polka? Keeping in mind that Dad and Uncle Robbie and Mom and everybody were kind of involved in polkas long before you and your sis and brother came along. But tell us, what age?
Well, if negative years can count, I probably would have to say that because I had to be in my mom's belly when I heard my first polka. But otherwise, I mean, I had to be so young I can't even remember. I mean, I was probably in a carriage if I had to guess.
Negative years. Negative years are good.
Yep, I know I was at the Live and Kickin' session they had at Seven Springs, but I think it was 2000. But I mean, I was too young to remember that. But
yeah,
I mean, I've been going to polka dances and polka events since before I even liked polkas. You know.
Gotcha. And I know you play sax and clarinet. Do you play anything else, Zach, or have you tinkered with anything else?
I do. I actually started when I was like 5 years old. I took piano and drum lessons. That was my first instrument.
Oh, and, I didn't know that.
I played piano right up until I graduated high school, and I didn't start the saxophone until I was probably like when I was in fourth grade, so probably like 12 years old, if I had to guess.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
Have you gotten a chance to play any of those in the bands at all or in the jam sessions? Drums?
Yeah, all throughout my... Yeah, I used to play drums over at my church on our worship team. I used to do that weekly for many years of my life. And piano, I played a couple actually polka gigs even on piano. I used to play in jazz bands, so I've definitely been involved besides on just the sax and clarinet. But of course, in band, I was very involved on the saxophone and then later on the clarinet as well.
Interesting. What bands have you actually performed with other than Box On, which we are featuring a lot of songs from Box On from the USPA 2019 festival where you guys rocked the house. I mean, you took the stage, you literally took the stage over, and man, just some great stuff. But what other bands have you performed with?
I play a lot with Polka Family, as a lot of people know.
Yeah.
I've also filled in with John Guda, Eddie Foreman. I played with a couple times. My dad's band, of course, the Piatkowski brothers. And I played with a couple of local bands here in Syracuse, Utica area. Yashu Klutzik, I played with his band a couple times.
Oh. Okay, now, tell us a little bit about the polka method. Is that actually where you got your polka music start?
It wasn't, but that was the first band I played with regularly, I guess I could say. My dad's band I started with when I was young and just playing a couple songs. He would say, learn these couple songs, you could sit in with us, and that turned into me learning more songs and getting to play. But his group doesn't perform. They only play maybe 1 or 2 jobs a year, so whenever I can. But Polka Method actually started with my friend Matt Martin. Him and I, back in probably 2015 or 2016, a bunch of us young guys just like to play polkas. So we said, why don't we just start our own band? We thought we had the talent to do it, and we did. I feel that we had a pretty successful group. And, we were only around for maybe 2 years at the most, just because different opportunities came up for a lot of the guys. And, but we definitely had a blast playing, and I definitely miss seeing all those guys as much as I used to.
Yeah.
But Polka Method played solidly for about, I think, 2 years. And always a great time hanging out with all those guys. Of course, a lot of those guys ended up performing with the Beat now, and I, of course, got an opportunity with Box On. So we just all kind of unfortunately went our separate ways, but definitely still stay in contact with everybody, and just friendships that will probably last for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
with those guys.
Isn't that the truth? And that's what polka music is all about, is
the
friendships and the camaraderie with the guys. Hey, tell me, so who all played with the Polka Method band when you guys started out?
So it was myself and Matt Martin on the horn. He played trumpet.
Right.
We had Sebastian Piatkowski, who played bass and also trumpet on some songs. Joey Blackburn, he played fiddle and on some songs bass as well.
Yeah,
we had Nick Yash on the accordion. Lucas Yash played concertina, and Alex Yash played drums. I think that's everybody.
Wow, great. Hey, we've got a lot of folks here that are tuned in, actually, that as we always do when we have these interviews, we're going to give a shout out to Pete Wojcik. He is one of the directors here in the New York area for the United States Polka Association. Hello to Pete and also to Sue. We've also got Tyler Wasomski on here, as well as Cindy Yash and a girl by the name of Olivia Piatkowski. Do you happen to know her at all?
I've heard her name a couple times.
Okay, all right, got. Of course, his sister is tuned in, and mom and dad are tuned in as well. Hey, let's go ahead a little bit further here. With Polka Method, I want to go back to that. How did that band get its name, Polka Method?
I don't think there's really. I know a lot of bands have like an interesting story. I don't think there really was much to it, other than the fact that. And Matt Martin, he's a very creative person. He can think of things so quick, whether it be like words of songs or just has a very creative mind. I don't even know what the other options would have been, but I think he thought of the name just himself, and we all just kind of liked it, so we stuck with it.
Oh, gotcha, good. Do you have a personal genre of music that you like to listen to, Zach, when you're not listening to polkas?
I love all kinds of music. I think my favorite would probably have to be pop, but I'm a very big a country fan as well, and I do like some rock music as well. So definitely, I'm definitely open-minded to a lot of music. I know my buddy, you might know him, Tyler Wasomski. He's listening right now. We go and catch a lot of just random bands just that play in the area or that perform at various venues, and it's kind of really broadened my perspective on different kinds of music.
Nice. You mentioned country music, and I know a lot of folks will say, well, I like the older country versus the newer country, but what is your specialty, or do you like a mixture of the older and the newer country songs?
I have to say, I think I am a fan of the newer country, but I understand it's different nowadays because there's a lot of different subgenres. Some artists have that older country sound versus others that are more down the pop or the rock group. I've seen a few of them live, and just some of these bands and musicians are just incredible, and just the instrumentation and just I can't even describe to you just how incredibly talented some of these guys really are. And I would encourage people to kind of broaden their to kind of just give it a listen and see what they think, just because there's a lot of good stuff out there. But don't get me wrong, though. There's a lot of good stuff back in the older days as well, especially as we know from polka music, a lot of those songs were turned into polkas.
Sure. And do you have a favorite polka band that you've not played in, but maybe always wanted to or have dreamed about? And it could be a past or a present band.
Well, I gotta obviously go with probably Eddie B, just because he's the greatest of all time in that regard. Just all the different songs he had and stuff like that. I've gotten to sit in a few times with Jimmy Sure, but he's another band. Just his musicians are just the cream of the crop, just some of the best musicians you'll ever hear on the stage.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
so I've always wanted a chance to play a gig with all of them too, for sure.
Well, we are showing a bunch of pictures which we have taken from various Facebook sites, and we even gave Arenda a call this morning, and I said, hey, you know, you've got some really nice shots of Zach. Do you mind if we use those? And she says, sure. Are you going around and trying to find, you know, different pictures from different people? And I said, no, you actually tagged him in a few, and that's kind of what we do, is we kind of isolate on that. And of course, our buddy Les Kapuscinski up in Canada, he takes an awful lot of photos every place that he goes. And we get a chance to grab some of those as well. But we do want to thank folks. Don Rosinski was another one. But, of course, you, your family. So that's some of the pictures that we're showing right now. I don't know if you're able to at least see that while you're chatting with us or not. You did mention Jimmy Sturr's band, and I see that you played with Johnny Karas, or Johnny Karash. Tell me what that was like.
Oh man, he's always been. I mean, my dad, of course, started playing a lot more with Jimmy Sturr when I was in my younger years. So I used to go to a lot of those gigs with him. And Johnny Karas is probably the greatest saxophone player I know. He's taught me a lot of great things, and just to be able to play, I played clarinet polka with him on the saxophone, and that was just something I can't even describe to you how cool that was for me.
Yeah, that had to be huge, most definitely. Do you sing any of the songs, and if so, do you sing in Polish?
I do sing. I can't say I sing as much. Polka Method, myself, Matt Martin, Sebastian, Joey, a lot of us would switch off on the songs and sing. But when I play with like Polka Family, Boxon especially, I sing a lot more harmony than I do lead, but that's kind of what I prefer. I can get by singing. I don't find myself a strong singer. My brother, he's a really big singer. He's very, very good. I enjoy just to play in the background or sing harmony more than I do to sing lead. Gotcha. I would say.
Gotcha. And you're talking about your brother Lucas.
Yeah, my brother Lucas. Yep.
Gotcha. Let's see here. Do you have a favorite song that you like to sing when you're on stage, whether you're singing harmony or whatever? Do you have a favorite tune that you like, that when the guys announce, hey, we're going to do this, did you get all excited and pumped up?
Man, that's a hard question. It's hard to narrow it down just to one, because I do have a lot of different ones that I like, whether it just be playing or singing. More so, when I started playing with Polka Family more, a lot of Hank songs were ones that I really liked. So a lot of times that I play with them, it's kind of an adrenaline rush, just being on the stage and getting to play all the songs live and be the guy that's playing,
Now, how about let's talk a little bit about Boxon before we go into Polka Family. Tell us what it was like when you got the call. Hey, would you like to play a gig with us? And then that gig turned into another gig, and so on and so forth because of your talent. But tell us what it was like to get the first phone call, or the first tap on the shoulder, so to speak.
Man, it was really exciting. When I first started playing with them, I remember they did their East Coast tour out here before I played with them. We went and saw them for a weekend, and Alicia always told me, you have to sit in with us sometime. And as you know, unfortunately, her health had not been so good over a couple of years there. Mm-hmm. So one year at Frankenmuth, she's like, grab your sax, you're coming up, you're going to play a couple of songs with us. So I went up and played. I ended up playing a whole set, I think, with them. And after that, Rick was like, we have this gig out in Michigan that, Alicia wasn't really planning on making the trip. If you want to come out, we'd love to have you play with us. And it was really exciting just because they had been a well-established group, and I already had liked their sound. Yeah. And it was just a really big opportunity for me. So that first gig I played, of course, I was really, really nervous, and it turned into something. Lots of great friendships. I mean, the Vaneckis have turned into like a second family to me. I played a couple of summers with them, and they're still some of my greatest friends. So definitely appreciate the friendship and and more than anything. But we also just, it was just a great group to play with. We had a lot of great chemistry.
Yeah.
Me and Alex, and Maria and Alex Quinnell when he plays drums. That's always good chemistry on stage, and it really helped us to have a great year, or year or two, or however. I think I played 3 or 4 summers with them in total, but it really just helped us to have a great sound and just kind of build that connection over time.
It's nice seeing the energy that Box On produces on stage with the bouncing around, and they do have an amazing, amazing sound. The tempo is awesome, not only to listen to stand in front of the band and bounce up and down, but also to be able to dance to them. They just have the perfect beat. And, going back with Lucas, their drummer, the original drummer for the band, and then also, seeing Alex, it's Alex Quinnell. It's really, really great to just capture all of that. Maria Vinecki is one of my favorite musicians. I have said this before. I will continue to say this. That gal, when she picks up the bass guitar, she is not, first of all, not like just a standard bass player. She literally has mastered that instrument, has blown a lot of people away, including myself and other musicians too that I talk to.
Absolutely.
And, the whole band just works so well. Now, have you done any of the other stuff with Alex Vinecki? Because I know he is now going down a different path and does a lot of contemporary music at various locations. Have you ever had a chance to do that with him?
Yeah, definitely. Nothing that I'm trying to think. Nothing that's really been released per se, but we definitely just have had a good time just making music together, and just kind of having a chance to listen to some of his songs come together when he starts. But and a couple of his songs, there was a couple of times he's wanted a sax sound, and I've just been able to help him out. But we definitely have. I definitely have been able to pursue that kind of music with him in a way. I've also just learned a lot about different kinds of music as well from him, just because he has just such a talent and such a musical mind that it's been really cool. It's really, like I said, opened my eyes to different kinds of genres besides polkas.
Yeah.
And then besides that, just him and I have just had a good time just hanging out and making music together,
Man, I always like to ask this question, and I don't want you to divulge where it is that you work, but do you have a regular job? Tell us a little bit about that before we move on to some different things here in the polka world, because I think people would love to know this about you.
I am a registered nurse. I graduated from nursing school back in 2021. I work on a step-down ICU unit. I graduated kind of pretty much right when COVID was pretty hot, kind of bumping. And it was definitely a crazy time, crazy experience. A time that I was able to learn a lot, but at the same time, definitely a tough time to work on a hospital floor for sure. Just being exposed to all that and having to deal with the craziness. Besides the fact that a lot of the hospitals are unfortunately short-staffed, but it is really cool. It's a really rewarding job. You get to meet a lot of great people. Besides the people that you work with, also the great patients you get to work for. And I just have such a love for taking care of people and just helping them to get better. It's just very rewarding. You see people sometimes that go from almost taking a turn from the worst in any minute to being able to walk and talk and get back home to their families. It's just it's a great thing. But definitely a job that's not for everybody. But I'm happy that I pursued this career, and I definitely have no regrets in doing that.
Well, Zach, I got to tell you something. It brings a tear to my eye because we lost a few people during COVID. And to hear you say that, to hear you say your heart is in it, you've got the utmost respect, not only from me and Jerry, but also the entire viewing and listening audience today. Congratulations. Hats off to you. Many, many more continued years of success with that. Sounds like you got a great head on your shoulders, and I don't know, probably it's more related to mom than dad, because I got a chance to share the stage with Dad with the Dynatones back in the early '80s, and boy, I'll tell you what. And Al knows that I'm just busting his chops as we always do. We go back and forth anytime we see each other with that.
Oh, of course, yep.
Your dad is a phenomenal musician. He's I know what he does for a living, and it's just he's so creative in everything, not only on the music side, but also what he does for work. It is crazy. Hey, so recording studios, have you been in a recording studio at all to do anything? I know that you and I had spoken about the family style Christmas, which we're going to be showing the video here shortly after we get off of our broadcast with our interview. But have you done any other types of recording besides that?
I actually, no, I haven't. It's always been something that I've wanted to do, and I hope to do at some point in my lifetime for sure.
Yeah.
Boxon had thrown around the idea of doing a recording a few times, but unfortunately that was also the year that COVID kind of shut the world down. So that kind of put the kibosh on it. But, everything happens for a reason. It's that, it's nothing that I've had a lot of great opportunities to do, to have a lot of great gigs and just play at so many great venues that, it's not something that eats at me, of course, that I haven't been able to record anything. But the family style Christmas, that was a great experience. Definitely was a bit of a challenge, but it was just something I recorded actually in my basement with my dad. Just because obviously Boxon lives in Michigan and I'm here in New York, and that was also the time of COVID as well. But it was definitely great to be able to do that and say I finally made it onto a recording. So that was something I really enjoyed doing for sure.
Yeah, we love hearing it. We love listening to it and watching it, especially. Maria, another thing that she touched that turned to gold, and that is that video, because she is very, very good with her media. That is for sure, with everything.
She's amazing
that
at that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let me ask you this. Close your eyes and imagine you're up on stage at a huge festival or even a small gig. Tell us, what was the largest crowd that you performed for, I should say, with either Boxon or Eddie Foreman or Jimmy Sturr or Polka Family? What was the largest crowd that you played for, and where was it?
It had to actually be this past year at Pulaski Polka Days out in Wisconsin. I'm sure you've been before.
Oh, yes.
But, especially the recent, probably past, 20 or so years, Hank has owned that festival. Like, the people just go crazy when Polka Family plays. And that was a gig I always wanted to play with Hank because of just the response that I've seen them get. And I just feel like that was just such a cool gig to play. And man, it was a crazy experience. There were so many people there. It kind of reminded me of what I hear about how Wildwood used to be, all those festivals where it was just a sea of people. Yeah. But I mean, it was just chaotic. It was loud. The crowd was very energetic. There were there was like 10 different people crowd surfing and people on other people's shoulders. It was just a really, really crazy environment. I can't even describe to you. Just even Hank had said, like, this past year was probably one of the most energetic crowds he's ever played for. And, I know the amount of gigs that he's played and just that, the kinds of crowds that he's played for. So to hear him say that too, just knows I was able to hit on a really cool experience there.
Yeah, good for you. Now, let me ask you this too. Who did you idolize growing up in the polka music world?
Well, definitely Johnny Karas was a big one, just because I used to watch him play a lot, and being a saxophone player, it was someone that I always used to just be in awe, just the way that he can make that saxophone sound and how fast he could play and how just accurate and clean he could play as well. It was always just something that made me be in awe. But also definitely people like Jimmy Weber and Eddie Chivietz, as far as reed players go. There's many more out there, but those are just two that come to mind right away that I used to always look up to. Lenny on the clarinet, you can't really beat that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, those are definitely the big ones for me that I used to always. I mean, even still to this day, I always look forward to hearing them play.
You know, you made mention briefly about, your age, that you're younger, and boy, you wish you would have been able to live during the era of the bands. And I get into a discussion a lot with your dad when I see him, with Jeff Yash, Mike Piatkowski, Johnny Zalasko, all those guys. We were able, because we're older, we were able to live during that era, but you guys have created something new for us older guys to be able to just sit back and listen to and watch you guys grow. I mean, it is amazing. And I just got to say, once again, hats off to you and your talent, because it is extremely nice to be able to not only hear you guys, but also to watch you perform on stage.
Absolutely. I think I speak on behalf of all the young guys. It's all of our pleasure, and it's just something we all enjoy doing, for sure.
And I do get a chance to talk once in a while with Seabass. And you mentioned him, and, with Al Yash and Nick Yash being able to jump in with the Beat. The Beat, of course, is going to be playing that New Year's Eve weekend extravaganza. Once again, that's their second year in a row. But, again, being able to see that young, fresh talent on stage. And, again, Zach, it's the creativity that you guys have, because a lot of times the older musicians, such as myself, we're listening to a band and we're waiting for a particular lick to come by. And with you guys, it doesn't come by. You've done something on your own, and you've made it yours. And that's the nice part about standing in front of guys like you whenever you guys are performing. It really is. It's just a breath of fresh air, so to speak.
Absolutely.
For us. It really
No,
is.
absolutely. And I know Hank always used to harp on this when I would talk to him about it. And he always used to just say, it's great to play like guys like Eddie Shevietz, and would name off all these names. And he's like, but you want to do something that's unique to yourself, because you don't want to just you want to do something different that catches people's attention, instead of just playing the same old thing. And nothing, of course, all those guys are great players, but you also want to make a sound that's unique to your own. Do something that makes you different from all the other players.
Sure, and that's exactly what you guys are doing, and I commend you for it. Hats off. I'm gonna pretend like this is a little bit of a job interview. Zach Piatkowski, where do you picture yourself 5 years from now in the polka music world? What do you think you're going to be doing?
Well, hopefully I'll still be playing. I know that unfortunately things are kind of, ever since COVID, crowds are declining, but I'm hopeful that, festivals can still go on the way they are. And hopefully, I noticed that there is a little bit of an influx of younger people coming out to these things. So I'm hoping that it carries it on to those times. Of course, now I got my nursing career, so that kind of unfortunately has made me step back a little bit. Unfortunately, I'm not able to play as much as I used to, and as much as I'd want to. But I hope to still be at least filling in with bands. You never know what opportunities will come up down the road. But I hope to still be playing, for sure. Something I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Have you ever gotten the opportunity to play on a cruise ship at all?
I have. I used to always go on the Full Circle cruises, and more recently I've been going on the Jimmy Sturr cruises. But when I played with Johnny Karras, actually, that was on a cruise ship.
Oh, okay.
So I have gotten the opportunity. One year my dad put a little band together, and I was able to play with them for the week too. So that was definitely a cool experience as well.
Beautiful. Do you look forward to actually going into a studio and working with some musicians to be able to produce something and let something be released here within the next maybe year or two?
I hope so. It's definitely something that if an opportunity came up, I would jump on it. But at the same time, I have a lot more things going on in my life now too. It's not something that I'm trying real hard to really push for. But of course, opportunities always come up, and I just take them as they come, and just take them all as blessings. And like I said, if something comes up that's a good opportunity for me and that would be something cool to pursue, I definitely would do it for sure. But at the same time, I also realize that I have a lot of other things going on in my life, and it's all right if that opportunity doesn't come up, because I've been blessed already to have so many great opportunities come up.
Boy, you have a great, great head on your shoulders. I do have to say that. Um, you know, I can't believe that we've already been talking for almost a half an hour here.
Yeah, I can't believe that either.
Yeah, this is nuts. It really is. But the thing is, your accomplishments and everything. Now, I don't usually discuss siblings during an interview, but your sister is also in the nursing field, is she not?
Yeah, she's also a registered nurse as well. Yep.
Now, do you guys work together or in two separate locations?
We work in two separate locations, but definitely the same career. You know, we both kind of. It's kind of cool to have that kind of connection because people that don't work in the hospital don't really understand the way the hospital rolls and what the kind of setting. So we always are able to share stories with each other, just kind of pick each other's brains about different things. So that's definitely a really cool thing.
Yeah, gotcha. And I don't know, you've probably heard me ask these last two questions of everybody that I've had the chance to interview. And that is, do you have a favorite breakdown story? At least one maybe that you can share with everybody. And it doesn't necessarily have to be that, you were with the band while you were going to or from. But do you have a breakdown story that you can share with us that's kind of funny?
I got to think about that one. A breakdown story.
Or fortunately,
I know.
not.
I know. I dodged a couple bullets. I guess in a way. There were a couple of times that I was supposed to play with Hank, or I had gotten asked to play with Hank, and his van had broken down, or that I had gotten home another way, and the van had broken down for a couple of days. I know one of the Pulaski gigs that Hank's van broke down, and they were stuck there for a couple of days afterwards.
Oh, jeez.
And even before I joined Box On, I know they had said that they had some issues sometimes with their bus, whether, something like the air conditioning wasn't working on like an 100-degree day or whatnot. But I think I have to say, I don't think I have really a breakdown story, which isn't a bad thing.
It's probably a good thing. That's right.
Yep. That's right. Absolutely.
Hey, Zach, so in closing here, I want to thank you so very much for allowing me to take some time from your football game. I have not been keeping an eye on things. I don't know if you've been watching the Bills-Chiefs game or not, but we're going to make sure that we definitely get a chance.
I haven't really been paying too much attention now, but
yeah,
gotcha.
Absolutely. Yeah, neither have we. And also, in closing,
but I just want.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I just want to thank you so much for having me. Before I don't get the chance to say it, just thanks for having me. It was great talking with you guys, and hope to see you sometime soon for sure.
Yeah, you sure will. That is a guarantee there, Zach. And in closing, I do want to ask you, what advice would Zach Piatkowski give to someone that wants to get started in music? Let's say it's a younger person than you, or maybe an older person than you, that they say, well, I always wanted to do this. What advice would you give to them if they wanted to sincerely, from the heart, get active in polka music, or any kind of genre for that fact?
Well, definitely the most important thing would be to practice. That's probably the biggest thing. That's the only way you can get better. But besides that, though, I mean, of course, in the polka genre, it's just always good to just keep a close ear out for whatever instrument you're playing. I kind of like to listen to all different kinds of different players and kind of see the different kinds of things they do and kind of try to make it my own. But at the same time, it's never a bad thing to ask people for, what kind of tips they might have or what kind of things they may have to tell you. I know some people, one thing I've learned is you never stop learning, especially, no matter how much you practice, how many gigs you played, there's always something new you can learn. And, I even still, anytime I get to be at the same place as someone like Eddie Shivia, I always talk to him about different things and just kind of pick his brain a little bit. Or even when I see Jimmy Sturr's guys, I always like to ask them different things because there's so many guys that are such great players. There's always so much to learn. So never be afraid to ask questions. And no matter how old you are or how experienced you are, never stop learning.
Boy, that is great and very great advice. That is for sure. Hey, buddy, we love you. Have the very, very happiest and merriest of Christmases, and Happy New Year to you and to the entire family. And give everybody a hug for me the next time you see everyone.
Absolutely.
Will you do that?
You guys too. Yeah, absolutely. I hope you guys have a happy and healthy holidays, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon. And thanks again for letting me come on today.
Well, it was a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Hey, right now, folks, we are going to play, as we mentioned, that Box On, a family-style Christmas. And here's a little bit of the video that the Box On band put together during COVID when they weren't able to be out and see everybody. They at least made sure that there was a presence. So check this out if you would.
May your home be filled with laughter as you decorate the tree.
May the Savior's love surround you. That's the way He'd have it be.
May this Christmas be remembered as the one so filled with love.
Like that first Christmas morning when our Lord came from above.
May your holidays be joyous and your happy dreams come true. May the peace you have this season last the whole entire year. Christmas time with friends and family, it's our special wish for you. A good old family style Christmas is our special wish to you. May you share your time with loved ones and make lots of memories.
And perhaps the old acquaintance Christmas greetings could renew.
Spread some cheer along to others.
It's the happy time of year.
Wish a very Merry Christmas to your friends both far and near. May your holidays be joyous and your happy dreams come true. Dreams come true. May the peace you have this season last the whole entire year. Christmas time with friends and family, it's our special wish for you. A good old family style Christmas is our special wish to you.
Any questions? That
I love that video.
that is probably the best gift that band ever sent out to everybody.
And it was absolutely needed at that time.
Oh, it sure was.
It was.
But leave it up to Rick and Alicia for knowing what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. And then, of course, Maria put everything
Putting it
together.
Yeah,
and just,
she did a great job at that as well.
Here. We got to see if we can't kidnap Maria at some point to bring her on next year for an interview. I'd love to do that. Alex, I know we've reached out to, but he is just so gosh darn busy.
He is.
But hey, folks, you're tuned to Polkas After Dark. If you missed it, we just got done talking with Zach Piatkowski, Zachary Michael, a.k.a. on Facebook, and just a wealth of information that this guy has. It's actually the first time I had the opportunity to talk to him in length. And I've noticed that the more people that come on for these interviews, you just learn so much more about them as an individual, not so much as a musician, but their background, their history of everything. And man, just...
Well, I think a lot of us forget that there's a whole life out there besides the music.
Yeah.
And especially with the young ones, you know, going to school, working, you know, trying to juggle everything and still following their passion.
Well, you know, and Zach, you had missed this one part, but, you know, he said, I have a career in nursing, and I understand that may slow me down a little bit now with, you know,
being able to
pursuing
travel.
my music career with traveling and recording and so on. And it's just so nice to hear the younger generation actually addressing, hey, I've got a job, I've got to work. Because as we all know, that's something that is needed everywhere. And, you know, even in our neck of the woods, people find it hard to get people that really want to work. So congratulations to him. Hats off to Zach. Hats off to Olivia. Hats off to Lucas. God bless you guys. Hey, we thank you so much for tuning us in. We're going to be here for a little while yet. We've got a song right now we're going to send out to Brother Tommy Hoke down in Uniontown, PA. He's tuned in. Also, hello to Tammy Goralchek. She is here this evening. We want to say hello to you. Barbara Rose, hats off to you. Congratulations. And all of the team over there at the Buffalo Polka Boosters. You guys pulled it off again. A very successful Christmas party. We had a lot of fun with that, and we thank you ever so much. We're going to say hi to Pat Mazer. Pat Mazer is here. You know, she had talked to me over at the bar yesterday at the Polish Falcons, where they had the event. And
have I said how much I love our friends yet?
No,
because
I don't think you have.
I love our friends. They are such wonderful people.
Yeah, they are. But Patricia, aka Pat, was asking me, how do I change my name to just Pat on Facebook?
Oh.
And you know, I didn't
Does she
have
wanted
the answer
to say
right.
JUST space PAT or
just Pat? Oh, that would be kind of cool. Yeah, just Pat Mazer. Don't give her any ideas.
Okay.
All right, here's Eddie Blazonczyk and the Versatile Versatones. Here's one called Christmas Cards Polka.
Christmas cards remind me of the first Christmas we met, and every Christmas tells me that it's another year since you left. Holidays and heartaches seem to be one of the same, because at Christmas time you told me goodbye and that we'll never meet again. Christmas cards and Christmas lights, carolers singing their tunes about the happiness of Christmas. Why do I feel so blue? If Santa brings me my present, just as I asked him to do, I'll have a merry, merry Christmas, because I asked him for you.
Oh, yeah, Eddie Blazonczyk and the Versatones, a little bit of Christmas cards polka. And again, we've got to send that out to Danny Roy, also to Carolyn. It was great to see them last night, chat with them. It was nice to see that somebody, again, that we knew won a lot of the gifts and the don't want to say raffles, the giveaways that the Buffalo Polka Boosters did yesterday. Hey, we also want to make
and
mention.
she didn't win $1 million though.
No, but that's all right.
Because she was going to split.
Oh, she won $1 million the day she
became
met
friends
Danny.
with us.
The day she met Danny. Yeah, okay, that too. Yeah. The day she became friends with us, she became a millionaire. I don't think so, and she doesn't think so either. Hey, go ahead and mention about this. Come to a family polka Christmas party and dance.
That's going to be held over at Potts Banquet Hall, 41 South Rosler Street in Cheektowaga, New York, 14206, Sunday, December 17th, 2023, from 12 noon until 3 p.m. Admission is $5. People under 18 are free. Music will be by Buffalo Nightlife Magazine's Best Polka Band for 2018, and that is Polish Pride. And rumor has it, Santa's gonna be there.
Yeah, I heard that. Hey, you said real quick, people 18 are free? You mean under 18?
People under
18 are
18 and
under 18. Okay, gotcha. I just wanted to make certain of that.
Okay, what did I say? Don't tell me, because I don't.
No.
I
Hey, we're going to send this one out to Chris Tansky once again. Great job had by all. A fun time with Mark Cohan and Teddy and all the guys in the band. Special delivery, Rock the House. You know, it was kind of like a... everybody enjoyed themselves, but of course, when they played Tater Tot, it's like everybody came out of the woodwork. Everybody started dancing. It's a song that is embedded in everybody's mind and in everybody's hearts. We just love that.
They really had a full dance floor all night, though.
Yeah.
From the time they hit their first note until they were throwing us out of there, the dance floor was full.
Can I tell you why that was?
Why?
It's because they played a nice variety
They did.
of music.
They absolutely did.
It wasn't just polkas all night long.
No, we did some
they started
Kalende.
out. Yeah, I mean, it was just a great thing. But again, you know, we're blowing smoke up Mark's dress, which he kind of knows that. But no, seriously.
All the guys, they were great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very, very accomplished musicians. Hey, I talked to Chris Gavlak yesterday. Chris is going to come on next year to get a chance to talk. He says, well, what do you want me for? And I said, well, hold on, Chris. Who have you played with over the years? Steel City Brass, the Dynatones. I mean, there's a lot of bands that he has worked with throughout his musical career. And I said, hey, we got to get you on. He said, sure, I'd love to do that. Hey, Vince and Marie Sosnowski, they're here. We're going to get Vince on at some point next year. We've got one more tune. We're doing a back-to-back type polka here with Eddie Blazonczyk and the Versatones. Here's one called Play Santa Play.
Christmas holidays. Play Santa play and sing it loud and clear. Yuletide season's toast for Christmas cheer. Play Santa play and bring our spirits near. Thank the Lord we've seen another year. We should go to church and pray in our own special way for a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Hey, we're also going to say hello once again to Ashley Torres out there in Indiana. Also, Roger Kane is here with us in Michigan. Hey, also, we're going to say hello to Nathan Retta, too.
Play, Santa, play a merry melody, a song about the Christmas holidays. Play, Santa, play, and sing it loud and clear. Yuletide season's toast for Christmas cheer. Play, Santa, play, and bring our spirits near. Thank the Lord we've seen another year. We should go to church and pray in our own special way for a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
I'm Katie. And I'm Haley. And we have an important announcement for you guys. Now get out your calendars and make plans to attend the Pukoyashu New Year's Eve weekend extravaganza.
Aww. Are you guys busy on New Year's this year?
No, I don't think I got anything planned.
I don't think so. We got to go to the Pukoyashu's second New Year's Eve extravaganza.
Oh, I think I
saw that.
Yeah.
Is that on the 29th, the 30th, and the 31st?
Yeah,
right?
December, right before New Year's.
Oh,
Yep.
no
Embassy
kidding.
Suites in Independence, Ohio. And man, they have a great lineup this year to bring in the new year.
Do they? Who's playing?
Well, Friday night there's a DJ party at Robin and Jerry. Saturday the Project's coming back to play with the Beat. And Sunday, Polka Family, Dynabrass, and the Beat.
No kidding.
And there's a whole slew of activities there for the weekend.
I saw there was bingo there.
Yep,
I read that.
50-50.
I read that online.
Top golf, yoga,
Yep.
brisk walks in the morning
Yep.
with Pukoyashu.
Jam
session on Saturday night.
DJ Bruce. There's going to be DJ Bruce on Sunday.
It's just a weekend you don't want to miss.
Yeah, that's
Really?
right.
Really
Can
good.
wait.
What's wrong?
I don't think I can make it.
Why not?
I always fail to get a sitter for my dog. I can't. I got
Well, you don't have to worry about that this year. Embassy Suites in Independence is pet friendly.
Oh, no kidding.
You can bring your dog.
Oh, so bring your pets along. Are you kidding me? I'll be there.
Yep.
I'll be there.
All right. Well, I'll see you there.
Well.
Hey everybody, Eddie Shevets here at the IPA convention. Want to remind you about ending the year at the big Pukoyashu Polka Extravaganza. It's going to be an amazing time. They had it last year and people are still raving about it. So look for the purple flyer. They got lots of fun activities planned this year and some absolutely fabulous entertainment. It's going to be December the 29th, 30th, and 31st. Very excited to be included because guess what? The project is getting back together to play just for you all that weekend. We're very excited. Of course, the Beat will be there playing both days. So it's going to be the Beat and the Project. And then on Sunday, it's going to be the Beat, the Dynabrass, and the Polka Family. So what an amazing weekend they have planned. Make sure to contact Jeff Yash or Mike Piatkowski. Look for the purple flyer, look for it on the internet, and if you can make it, it'll be in Independence, Ohio. And it's going to be truly memorable. So we hope to see you all there.
Hey, how about a little bit of Lenny Gomolka, Chicago Push? Here's one called Stefan's Christmas Party. Always a crowd favorite around the holiday.
What do you say, Stashu? We eat and have a party. Christmas time, ja lubię. I call Frankie and Johnny. What do you say, Banja? You cookie my kielbasa. Smacznego, I love you. You make me nice big baka. Merry Christmas, sweetheart. I love you, baby. Oh yeah. Wandzia, bądź moja fajna i czwartusze. Oh, look at Johnny, he's like one more go on bed. I have so much fun, I giggle hold my belly. I love you so much, Merry Christmas, everybody. Say, Lucia, you come by my house tonight, you having Christmas party, oh yeah.
Hey, yeah, Lenny Gomulka, Chicago Push, a little bit of Stefan's Christmas party. Hey, good evening once again to Ms. Mary Lou Cerniak. Again, we are hoping that we get a chance to see you the New Year's Eve weekend extravaganza. That would be nice. Also, Jason Flynn has joined the brigade here. Hello to Jason. Carol Barron, we're going to say hello to you. Great to see you last night. We're also going to send a song out especially to Rick as well. And let's see here. How about Alice Fischler? She is joining us. We're going to bring up a song for Chris Dansky. Here is one by Lenny Gomulka. The News. Jimmy Weber, of course, sings this one. Here's one called Christmas Comes Alive. Make way for Henny and the Versajays. Let us go a caroling.
W tej kolędzie kto dziś będzie, każdy się ucieszy. A kto ma co ofiarować, niechaj prędko spieszy. Dać dary tej miary dla Pana małego, bym nabył po śmierci zbawienia wiecznego. a stary cienio, stary masła na talerzu. Sobie karę gołąbieszków, takich jeszcze w pieziu. Niech będzie Jezus pochwalony, który jest w grobie położony. Niech będzie Jezus pochwalony, który jest w grobie położony. Kto dziś będzie, każdy się ucieszy, a kto ma co ofiarować, niechaj prędko spieszy. Dać dary tej miary dla Pana małego, bym napił po śmierci zbawienia wiecznego. Dać dary tej miary dla Pana małego, bym napił po śmierci zbawienia wiecznego.
Yes, sirree, Henny and the Versajays, Let Us Go caroling. Hey, you're tuned to Polkas After Dark, and we do certainly appreciate that. Every single time you guys come on here, it is a lot of fun, and we do thank you ever so much for tuning us in, as you always do. Hey, folks, we are going to cut the broadcast just a hair short this evening. We're going to be here until about a quarter to 7. It is now 6:27. We've got a few more songs that we want to play for you guys, though. Here is Mr. Justin Cohan on the vocal. Here's one called Caroling, Caroling with the Steel City Brass, entertaining you on a Polkas After Dark.
Caroling, caroling, here we go. Christmas bells are ringing. Caroling, caroling through the snow. Christmas bells are ringing. Raise your voices loud and clear. Sing the songs of Christmas cheer. Ding dong, Christmas bells are ringing. Caroling, caroling through the town. Christmas bells are ringing. Caroling, caroling up and down. Christmas bells are ringing. Join us in the song we sing. Happy tidings now we bring. Ding dong, Christmas bells are ringing. Caroling, caroling near and far, Christmas bells are ringing. Follow the evening's brightest star, Christmas bells are ringing. Angels, choirs, and carolers sing. Born this day is Christ the King. Ding dong, Christmas bells are ringing.
Boy, was he young when he did that. I gotta get a chance to talk with Mark or Kyle at some point. I don't know if they're still in here or not, tuned in, but love to find out how old he was when we recorded that. That's a long, long time ago. Hey, good evening to Vud. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you and your family. Also, we're going to say hello to Basha Lynn. Basha Lynn and Bob, they have been out delivering goodies and I mean tasty goodies for the last several weeks. I don't know where she finds the time, first of all, to make it, and secondly, how they have the time to get to deliver it. Hey, we've got another polka song right now coming your way. Dennis Polisky's Maestro's Men. Here's one called Happy Holidays.
Gather round now, everyone. Now the year is almost done. We'll laugh and play 'cause the holidays are always lots of fun. It's a special time of year, full of laughter and good cheer. We'll dance and sing, then the bells will ring now that holidays are here. We'll laugh and play 'cause the holidays are our favorite time of year. These are days we love to spend with our families and friends, with moments we all laugh about time and time again. And when everybody's here, you can tell the time is near. We hope you'll stay 'cause the holidays are our favorite time of year. We hope you'll stay 'cause the holidays are our favorite time of year.
Next up, here's Jenny O.
Maybe it's much too early in the game. But I thought I'd ask you just the same. What do you do in New Year's? New Year's Eve. Wonder whose arms will hold you good and tight when it is striking 12 o'clock that night, welcoming in the new year. New Year's Eve. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose. Out of 1,000 invitations you receive, but in case I stand one little chance, here comes a jackpot question in advance. What do you do in New Year's? New Year's Eve. Maybe it's much too early in the game. But I thought I'd ask you just the same. What do you do in New Year's? New Year's Eve. Wonder whose arms will hold you good and tight when it's exactly 12 o'clock that night, welcoming in the new year. New Year's Eve. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose. Out of 1,000 invitations you receive, but in case I stand one little chance, here comes the jackpot question in advance. What do you do in New Year's? New Year's Eve.
Well, Ginny O, we know what we're doing. We're spending New Year's Eve, actually the day before, with a couple of your sons, and then with a lot of your friends New Year's Eve over at that Pukoyashu event. Hey, here's Frank Borzamowski with a little bit of Meet Me Under the Mistletoe.
Under the mistletoe, midnight Christmas Eve. Your sweet kiss is the first gift I'd like to receive. The presents that we bought will have to wait beneath the tree. Meet me under the mistletoe, midnight Christmas Eve. There's frost on all the windows, candles burning bright, stockings on the mantle, everything's just right. Soon the house will come alive with family and friends. I'd love some time alone with you before it all begins. Meet me under the mistletoe, midnight Christmas Eve. Your sweet kiss is the first gift I'd like to receive. The presents that we bought will have to wait beneath the tree. Meet me under the mistletoe, midnight Christmas Eve. It seems I hardly seen you. We've had so much to do. With the holiday approaching, I've sure been missing you. I can't wait till Christmas morn to hold you in my arms. I'm feeling like a kid again, waiting on Santa Claus. Meet me under the mistletoe, midnight Christmas Eve. Your sweet kiss is the first gift I'd like to receive. The presents that we bought will have to wait beneath the tree. Meet me under the mistletoe, midnight Christmas Eve. Meet me under the mistletoe, midnight Christmas Eve. Oh, meet me under the mistletoe, midnight Christmas Eve.
Hey, speak of the devil, and he appears there too. Mr. Michael Reel, hello to you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to all of you guys and gals out there in Massachusetts, that is.
Santa came and left it for you under the tree, a token of his love to last for eternity. Small and round, it twinkles like his eyes on Christmas Eve. I think I know what he's got up his sleeve. Merry Christmas to my sweetheart, and a Happy New Year to you. Now you know that I am Santa. Let me make your wishes come true. On bended knee, what's the answer? Will yeah.
Hey, good evening to you, Dave Zachary, and you guys have yourself a great Christmas. Hey, we're going to be on again next week, Saturday, Sunday, so don't forget it.
Żander dostał po głowie, zarejestrował oboje. Narobiliście trublu, będzie cieszyć wielu. Pięknie jedzie patroka, będzie Elcia i Staśka. Jak posiedzą w areszcie, będzie spokoj nareszcie. Na lewo, na prawo, hej!
Well, well, well.
Anyway.
Hey, why can't every day be like Christmas? Tony Blazonczyk's band New Phase is asking that same question right now.
I hear the bells saying Christmas is here. They ring out loud to tell the world that spirits are bright throughout this silent night, and this is the season of cheer. I hear a choir singing sweetly somewhere. Their songs echo out throughout the land. I feel the joy in their glorious melodies as the sound of their singing fills the air. So tell me, why can't every day be like Christmas? Why can't that feeling go on endlessly? For if every day could be just like Christmas, what a wonderful world this would be.
Lemony.
I hear a child telling Santa what to bring. The list seems never ending as he speaks, and the smile that he wears upon his tiny face means more to me than anything. I hear the world shouting Christmas is here as the people pass each other in the streets, and the feelings in the air, there is nothing to compare. You can tell that it's Christmas everywhere. So tell me, why can't every day be like Christmas? Why can't that feeling go on endlessly? For if every day could be just like Christmas, what a wonderful world this would be.
Hey, Anna Szymanski, great to see you yesterday.
The holidays are close when you hear sleigh bells ring.
Hey, that little girl saying lemony, well, that's our little granddaughter, Nora. Yeah, she should do it again. Nora, do you want to do it again? Just say, well, tell us how the water tastes.
Lemony.
Priceless.
That is hilarious. Thanks to Uncle Phil. He's the one that recorded that for everybody. Hey, we're going to head on out of here, folks. Say, if you've been listening in your car,
thanks for the ride.
We love you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to all of you. Here is Eddie Blazonczyk with a little bit of Twinkle Toes.
Rudolph and Vixen had a son last New Year's Eve, and when old Santa looked at him, he hardly could believe, for in each tiny little hook he had a light that glowed. So Santa laughed and said, let's call him Little Twinkle Toes. Twinkle toes, twinkle toes, twinkle, twinkle, twinkle toes. Santa's proud of Rudolph's nose, but he'll get more light from Twinkle Toes. Santa said, Rudolph, all the toys are in the sleigh. The boys and girls are all in bed, we must be on our way. Tonight will be a stormy night, for see how hard it snows. We need more light, and so tonight the leaders twinkle toes. Twinkle toes, twinkle toes, twinkle, twinkle, twinkle toes. Santa's proud of Rudolph's nose, but he'll get more light from Twinkle Toes. Vixen said, Santa, this year I will take a rest. I'm sure that little Twinkle Toes will try to do his best. With Daddy Rudolph hooked behind and a pair of hoofs that glow, the boys and girls will get their toys because of Twinkle Toes. Twinkle toes, twinkle toes, twinkle, twinkle, twinkle toes. Santa's proud of Rudolph's nose, but he'll get more light from Twinkle Toes. Twinkle toes, twinkle, twinkle, twinkle toes. Santa's proud of Rudolph's nose, but he'll get more light from Twinkle Toes.
Pukayashu, Embassy Suites, Independence, Ohio. New Year's Eve. It's the place to be.
Be there.
Hey everybody, I'm Katie. And I'm Haley. And we have an important announcement for you guys. Now get out your calendars and make plans to attend the Pukoyashu New Year's Eve weekend extravaganza.
Hi everyone, we're here to tell you about the Pukoyashu extravaganza New Year's Eve weekend in Cleveland. It all starts out with a welcome party on Friday evening with Jerry and Robin from Polkas After Dark.
Then on Saturday, it's Michael Costa and the Beat and the Project.
And then Happy New Year with the Dyna Brass, Polka Family Band, and the Beat.
So, back by popular demand will also be yoga on Sunday morning. So, Holly, are you going to come to class?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. How about you, Bob?
I don't know about that.
You don't know about that. Well, when you come to class, you're going to leave feeling relaxed and ready to start the new year off on the right foot. So, Bob, what would it take for you to come to yoga?
Let's see. You get Jeff Yash, Mike Piatkowski, Joe Zaleski, Hank Gazevich, and Michael Costa there, and maybe I'll be there too.
That's all it'll take?
You never know.
Okay. Anyways, we'll see you there New Year's Eve weekend. See you there. Bye.
We want to remind you that we, the Project and the Beat, will be appearing together on December 30th at the Embassy Suites in Independence, Ohio for the Pukayashu weekend. It's going to be the 29th, the 30th, and the 31st. The 31st is going to be live music by Polka Family and The Beat, and also Dynabrass. And then the welcome party will be on the 29th with Jerry and Robin Pegg. They're going to be having a DJ IJ welcome party. And like Eddie and I were talking about it, there's going to be plenty of things to do over the weekend. Jeff and Mike have got so many things planned. So come on out, join us. Join The Beat. These guys are unbelievable. Thank you. The future of polka music right here. If you haven't had a chance to come out and see them, please come out and see the guys. This will probably be the project's last job together. Please come out and join us. And
come see them.
We'll do farewell. It's going to be awesome.
Don't forget about Top Golf Bingo.
Yep.
Samorski's DJing also as well. That's going to be a blast. And there's a jam session after all the bands are done in one of the little suites there, the rooms there. So it's going to be good.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a great time.
What a way to end the year and start a new year. Come join us.
Happy New Year.
We're getting the new year hot. That's right.
We'll see you.
And we're going to get a chance to talk with Jay-Z, John Zalasko, next weekend, Sunday. He joins us to talk all about that big New Year's Eve extravaganza coming up.
Aww. Are you guys busy on New Year's this year?
No, I don't think I got anything planned.
I don't think so. We got to go to Pukoyashu's second New Year's Eve extravaganza.
I think I heard
saw
about
that. Yeah.
Is that on the 29th, the 30th, and the 31st?
Yeah,
right?
December, right before New Year's. Yep.
Oh, no
Embassy
kidding.
Suites in Independence, Ohio. And man, they have a great lineup this year to bring in the new year.
Do they? Who's playing?
Well, Friday night there's a DJ party at Robin and Jerry. Saturday the Project's coming back to play with the Beat. And Sunday, Polka Family, Dynabrass, and the Beat.
No kidding.
And there's a whole slew of activities there for the weekend.
I saw there was bingo there.
Yep,
I read
50-50.
that. I read that online.
Top Golf.
Yoga.
Yep.
Brisk walks in the morning
Yep.
with Pukoyashu.
Jam session. It's on Saturday night.
DJ Bruce. There's going to be DJ Bruce on Sunday.
It's just a weekend you don't want to miss.
No, that's
Really?
right.
Really
Can
good.
I, wait.
What's wrong?
I don't think I can make it.
Why not?
I always fail to get a sitter for my dog. I can't. I got
Well, you
to
don't
take
have to
care of
worry
my dog.
about that this year. Embassy Suites in Independence is pet friendly.
Oh.
No kidding.
You can bring your dog.
Oh, so
I can
bring your pets
oh my God.
along. Are you kidding me?
I'll be there.
Yep.
I'll be there.
All right, well, I'll see you there.
Well,
Here it is, Christmas Day, and you're many miles away. And I wonder if you feel the way I do.
Thank you, Christopher.